Immortal, Chapter 29. Author's note: Sort das fuck up 1-1. Just jealous cause you're prep, so fuck you 1-1-1-1. Raven, you rock girl, thanks for the help. MCR rock 666 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Oh my Satan! 1. We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGongel started to shout at us angrily. Come now! 1. Preacher McGongel yielded. We did guiltily. We left the room, putting on our clothes. Snoop grabbed the caramel and put it in his pocket. Hey, what the fuck, 1-1-1? Vampire shooted angrily. Yeah, Buster, what the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longingly with his gothic red eyes. Look, Dumbledore knows your little secret, and if you do this again, then you will go to St. Mango's. So give back the camera, 1-1-1-1. Ha 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 ha! The mystery of magic thinks he is crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly. Yes, so shut your mouth, you innocent fools! Yelled Professor McGongel. She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry, all sexy and sexative. Get it, cause he is sex bomb. Lol, Tom fell not rules for life, but not as much as Gerard, your sex on leg. I love you, you fucking rock. Marry me, 1-1-1. I started to cry tears of blood. It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said, so so fuck you. 1. Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got on each other yet. I took out my wand. Crozio! I shouted. Snap started to scram. He dropped the gun. But it was too late. Both of them had run out of belays. I stopped to curse. Professor McGongel did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said, Cerberus, I'm going to go now. She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry. It's Enoby, said Draco. Evergreen will be all right. Remember the video you took a snake. Snape laughed again, and then he took out some whips! 1 exclamation point! 1-1-1-1. Chapter 30. Author's note: Stop flaming the story arc. You do not know what's even gonna happen, arc 1-1-1-1. So fall you, 1-1-1. If you flam, you will be a prep, so Al Flamers can kiss my ass, 1-1-1. Source for saying Alzheimer's is dongerous, but that's the mystery's opinion, cause society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven, you rock bitch, 1-1-1. No, 1-1, we screamed sadly. Snap stated, loafing meanly. He took out a camera anvilly. Then he came towards Draco, 1 exclamation mark. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and lit a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shooted angrily. Snoop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants. I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what, 1-1. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. You must stab Vampire, he said to me. If you don't, then I'll rap Draco, 1. No, you fucking bastard, 1, I yielded. But then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes that looked so depressant and sexy. He looked exactly like a pentagram, lol, get it, cause I'm a Satanist, between Kurt Cobain and Gerard. But then I looked at Vampire, and he looked so smixy too, with his gothic black hair. I thought of the time when we screwed, and the time I did it when Draco and Dumbledore came, and the time when Draco almost committed suicide, and Vampire was so sportive. Snipe laughed angrily. He started to pray to Voldemort. He started to do an incapacitation, dancing around the Stokes, whipping Draco and Vampire. Suddenly an idea I had. I closed my eyes, and using my vampire powers I sent a telepathic message to Draco and Vampire so they would distract Snape. Dumbledore will get you, Draco shooted. Yeah, just wait up till the mystery find out, 1-1, Vampire yelled. Meanwhile I took out my wand. You ridiculous dunderhead, 1-1-1, Snoop yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes. Just as he was about to rape him. Crozio! I shouted, pointing at my wound. Snape screamed and started running around the room screaming. Meanwhile I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio. You dunderhead, 1-1-1, I'm going to kill, shooted Snape, but suddenly Cerberus came. Snake put the whip behind his back. "Oh, hello, Seb, I was just teaching them something," he lied. But suddenly Lucian and Professor Trevelry came into the room, and they and Sirius unlocked the chains and put them around Snap. Then Professor Trevelry said, "Come on, Ebony, let's go." Chapter 31. Author's note. I said, "Shut the fuck up, you quaifs. 111. Stop Kaylin, Ebony, and Mary Sue, Ock. You do not even know what's going to happen, Ock. So fuck you, 1111. Thanks to my BFF Raven for thy help, 1111. I always knew you were on Voldemort's side, you son of a bitka, Buffy rocks, 111. Sirius said to Snape. "No, I'm not. I was teaching them something, Snap clammed. "Oh, fucking yeah? I took some black Voldemort serum out of my pocket and gave it to Severus. He made Snap dunk it. He did angrily. Then Lucius took out a tape recorder and started playing it while he did curses on Snap. Then Professor Sinister and Lucian made us get out with them while Snape told his secrets. Lucian took Vampire and Draco to the nurse after thanking me 1,000,000 times. Professor Trevelry took me to a dark room. Now I was going to go back in time to seduce Voldemort. Moving posters of MCR and Nirvana were all over. Hermione, Darkness, and Willow came too. Bloody Mary gave me a black bag from Tom Ridd's store. "What's in the bag?" I asked Professor Trevelry. "You will see," she said. I opened the bag. In it was a sexy, tight, low-smut, black leather gothic dress. It had red corset stuff, and there was a slit-up leg. I put it on. My friends helped me put on black fishnets and black pointy boots Willow had chosen. Willow and Darkness helped me put on black eyeliner and blonde red lipstick. "You look fucking kawaii, bitch," Bloody Mary said. "Thanks," I said. "Och, now you're going back into him," said Professor Sinister. "You will have to do it in a few sessions." She gave me a black gun. I put it in a strap on my fishnets, like in Red is Net Evil. Then she gave me a black time tuner. "After an hour, use the time turner to go back here," Professor Trevelry said. Then she and Bloody Mary put a pensieve in front of me. Everyone went in front of it. "Good luck, everyone shooted. Darkness and Willow gave me Death's Touch Sin. Then I jumped sexily into the pensieve. Suddenly I was in front of test school. In front of me was one of the sexiest goth guys I had ever seen. He was wearing long black hair, kinda like Mikey Way, only black. He had green eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong, and pale white skin. He was wearing a black ripped-up suit with Vans. It was Tom Bombadil! 1111. Chapter 32. Author's note. I said, "Stop for flaming. I know that his name isn't Tom Bombadil. That was a mistake, 111. If you do not lick the story, then you can go screw yourself, 111111. You suck, 111111. Hi, I said flirtily. I'm Enoby Wade, a new student. I shook my pale hands with their black nail polish with him. "The name's Tom," he said, "but you can call me Satan. That's my middle name." We shook hands. "Well, come on, we have to go upstairs," Satan said. I followed him. "Hey, Satan, do you happen to be a fan of Grande? Since MCR and Evanescence don't exist yet then," I asked. "Oh my fucking god, how did you know?" Satan gasped. "Actually, I like GC a lot too. Get it, 'cause GC did that song I Just Wanna Live that sounded really 80s? Me too," I replied happily. "Guess what, they have a concert in Hogsmeade," Satan whispered. "Hogsmeade?" I asked. "Yeah, that's what they used to call it in these times before it became Hogsmeade in 2000, he told me all secretively. "There's this really cool shop called Hot Topic," I finished happy again. He frowned confusedly. "No, it's called Hot Issue," he smiled scriptively again. "Then in 1998 they changed it to Hot Topic," he moaned. Oh, everything was making sense for me. "So is Dumbledore your Prince Pill?" I shouted. "Uh-huh." He looked at his black nails. "I'm in Slytherin." Me too!" I shrieked. "You go to this skull? Get it 'cause I'm Gothic?" he asked. "Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm new," I smelled happily. Suddenly Dumbledore flew in on his broomstick and started shredding at us angrily. "No talking in the halls." He had short blonde hair and was wearing a polo shirt from American Ogle Outfitters. "Stupid goths." Satan rolled his eyes. "He is so mean to us goths and punks just because we're in Slytherin and we're not preps." I turned around angrily. "Actually, I think maybe it's 'cause you're the Dark Lord." "What?" he asked angrily. "Oh, nothing," I said sweetly. Then suddenly the floor opened. "OMG, no!" I screamed as I fell down. Everyone looked at me weirdly. "Hey, where are you going?" Satan asked as I fell. I got out of the hole and it was back in the pensive in Professor Trevelry's classroom. Dumbledore was there. Dumbledore, I think I just met you, I said. Oh yeah, I remember that, Dumbledore said, trying to be all gothic. Sinister came in. Hey, this is my classroom. Wait, what for Enoby? What the hell are you doing? I looked at her. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What for how? I screamed, forgetting she was the teacher for a second. But she's a goth, so it's ok. Professor Sinister looked sad. I was drinking Voldemort's serum. She started to cry black tears of depression. Dumbledore didn't know about them. Hey, are you crying tears of blood? He asked curiously, touching a tear. Fuck off, we both said, and Dumbledore took his hand away. Professor Sinister started crying again in her chair, sobbing limp in tears. OMFG, Enoby, I think I'm addicted to Voldemort's serum. Author's note, say your fucking preps, go fuck yourselves. That's serious issues 20 go to hell 1111112.
In this town, come on, everyone hail to the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now, everybody?